Hello, hello, and welcome back to Dark Souls. And I think this video we're just gonna take a little break, a little break from our torture at the hand of the gargoyles. And what we might do this episode is go and explore. Explore a little bit of Darkroot Garden. I was thinking Darkroot Garden could be fun. But we're going to take the scenic route. Should go over ground we have failed to cover so far. Oh dear. A one-hit kill though. It's promising. Yes, taking the leisurely route. Scenic routes. Stunning views. Great heat. And, incredibly friendly natives. Welcome to Tangy's travel guide. I think, sometimes you need to take a break of Dark Souls just to, for one, explore. There's more than enough places in here to see. Oh dear. He faced away and then he turned back so quick. But no, I mean, despite our defeat at the gargoyles' hands, I think when we return we'll be terribly over-leveled, and we'll then have the chance to defeat them a bit easier. And like I said, we get a chance of getting some more items on our way. And more items never hurts, never hurts. But really, what I want to do first is have a wee bit of a round trip around Undead Bird, because I do know there was some things I missed, more specifically down near the vendor. And in case you're wondering, no, I am not going to go easy mode and get the Uchigatana. I would love to, but I'm trying to at least somewhat play the game fairly, I think. Minus over leveling, unfortunately. I'm just not good enough to not over level at this point. Oh, bonfire, how I miss the good memories. A mere few episodes ago. Oh, so patient. If only I was this patient. I would have defeated the gargoyles by now. Aha! Oh, if only my flailing tactics would work against these guys. I'd be set. Oh, no! He out-flailed me. I'm still on Homeward Bone. Oh god. I must be one of the few people to ever have to Homeward Bone in a bloody gargoyle fight. Please, be kind to me.
You seem to have your wits about you, hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
Everything, you say? Hmm? Could always get messages and crap, but I do believe it would be a great waste of our time, to be honest.
Things are getting treacherous in these parts. A horrible goat demon has moved in below. And up above, there's that humongous drake and a bull demon too. If you stick around this place, it might end up being your grave.
Oh dear, the goat demon down below. I forget the name of that boss, I honestly do. But that'll be an interesting little sidetrack for later. Should there ever be a later? See, there we go, one hit kills, that's what we need. That's the thing about Dark Souls, you'll go into area, let's get Anor Londo, and you'll just get your ass chewed. And then there you go, back to Undeadburg, and all of a sudden you're invincible. I'm telling you, this directional rolling and jumping is just... I'm glad they improved it in the other games. I do hope, by the way, this is a plan of mine, I will be doing series on the other games after this, sort of like concurrent. And hopefully my better experience with the other games shines through a bit, because unfortunately I'm a bit rusty with the original Dark Souls. Not that I was ever any good at it anyway. But we shall see. And I think I briefly touched on it in the first video I did, but if anyone out there is a big fan of Dark Souls YouTubers, you should let me know. Like I said, I highly recommend Lobos Jr. He is probably one of the most talented Dark Souls players I've ever seen. And then you get the more lore-orientated Let's Players. So, who could you go for? Silvermont. He's playing Vatividya. All highly recommended in my books. Not that they need promoting from me, but honestly, if you have not heard of them, they are more than worth it. Because while it may not seem like it, this game has tremendous backstory in a sense. It's just this whole item descriptions and sort of world. How'd you put it? How'd you put it when a game designs its world to tell a story? I would almost call it world building, but it's not quite that. Okay, that ambush did not work, and if I'm correct, this is just the most rubbish item in the game. Yep. There you go, Dark Souls, it punishes you for exploring. Oh. Where did you come from? Oh, and before I forget, I died down in the New Londo ruins, and I've just realised this, but when I did die, I technically lost 3 humanity, and I'm really not happy about that. Maybe we will have to go back and get that now I think about it. Humanity is precious in this game, especially if you well, if you want to use it for covenants and NPCs and such. Oh, and I've probably spoiled too much at this point, so I don't think there'll be much use in trying to limit what I'm saying so far, but I think we will try and save Solaire by humanity. It will be a Herculean task, certainly, but worth it. Oh dear, I'm gonna die down here. It's that hacking axe jump nearly got me as well. Oh dear. It's the problem with Dark Souls, you're meant to get better as you play, but I seem to just get sloppier. Overconfident, perhaps. Unnecessary rolls. The best tactic. Other than flailing, I still stick to that. Flailing is the best way to win in Dark Souls every time. If in doubt, flail. That and using the bow, but that's the rule. No bow, no bow. It's my one rule for this Let's Play. No bow. I'll try and not summon, but I won't promise anything now. I am quite a stickler for summoning when I get stuck on bosses. But then again, how am I meant to do that without any humanity? I'm stuck. Forever stuck. Now, I didn't pick the mystery key at the start of this as my gift, and usually I would, simply because it offers you a lot of opportunity at the start of the game. But I just wanted to play this game as bare bones as possible. That's what I was going for. And ooh, I'd be lying if I didn't say I regret that now, considering that I'm not totally sure whether we can get... I don't actually think we can get to Darkroot Garden this way without that mystery key. Yeah. Most troublesome. Very unfortunate. I suppose on the bright side, it means we won't get as sidetracked as we would have otherwise. However, it still means that we've got quite a loop to get back to Firelink so we can go to New Londo to get that humanity I did drop. This entire episode is just going to be me rerunning over ground I've already covered, just so I can get back humanity I lost in a previous episode, which in itself was just a fling away death. Oh dear, that lag hurts. Ugh. I've come all this way and I've no idea what I'm doing. I'm just gonna have to go back. Maybe in the meantime we'll stop off here and just have a think. Think about equipment. And other such things. I don't think I've got anything worthwhile talking about. It's very troublesome. Very troublesome. And still no 100% shield. I am doomed. 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 And thirsty. Terribly thirsty. Oh. I would apologise, but frankly, I like milking these episodes. That's what I've got to do at this point. I mean, 40-minute episodes? It takes me about 9 hours. 9 hours to upload these. I mean, I don't know if it's just my Wi-Fi in Scotland, but 9 hours is a bit pathetic. And so was that. Ah. Okay. That shortens our trip significantly. Looks like we're We're not going back for that humanity. Ah! Yep. Hit me with your best shot. Oh, I forget. When you're locked on, you go round in circles. I don't know why it kicks, but that is a terrible move. It never works. I mean, so many cliffs in this game, and yet I think the amount of times I've actually kicked an enemy off a cliff is just... It doesn't even bear to think of. I have no recollection. Oh, God. I think that's going to be the natural evolution of this talk through. Attempt, fail, attempt again, fail, lose hope, and go to New Londo. I forget if there's actually a way to kick, just in general. I honestly don't know if there's just a way to kick. Ah, maybe one day figure it out. Just standing still? No. Oh, definitely not that. Oh, and oh dear, I suppose that's the biggest flaw that I can think of so far with not taking that master key at the start. You're kind of on tracks as to where you can go. It's unfortunate, but it's what we deal with. It's the price you pay for loving this game. Perhaps we'll have a gargoyle attempt at all, because I am not dealing with those skeletons. Hey ho, to Andre we go. Beautiful as ever. Oh, some of the shortcuts in these games are just astonishing. I mean, especially when you play this game for the first time. I think the first time I ever played this game, and when you do get that elevator shortcut, it's just so gratifying. You spend ages, especially when you start, just grinding through enemies, wondering when there'll be a bonfire, and then all of a sudden, just you can go straight from the bonfire to the boss. I mean, that's just brilliant level design. And it's a shame. In some ways, I appreciate the fact that there's, you know, the classic sort of difficulty. You can't just skip enemies and get to a boss fight sometimes, but I do appreciate that the shortcuts are quite cleverly figured. I think he's just landing on me. I don't think he's actually... Oh. Oh. I really need to get used to his moveset. Joe, I was originally planning to just run around him, but then I thought, nah, I don't need to do that. I needed to do that. And I'm ever more thankful I sat at this bonfire. Because, I forget what he's called. He's like, I don't know, we'll call him the Iron Demon for now, but I know there are other ones later in the game that have a lot more health than this guy does. Oh, and this guy has a lot of health. That is the grab. If he gets you with that, you are pretty much dead. Oh, that's so delayed. Oh, this is a mini boss fight in itself. Yeah, you just stay up there. That'll do me. Come on! Oh dear, that's so delayed. Oh, that directional rolling is really not helping. And that's the thing, this guy has got ranged attacks as well. If you want to defeat him, you have to get up and close and personal. And it takes a long time. Oh! He hit me double! He hit me double! Tail and staff. Grind it down. Grind it down again. I feel like this is the common theme now. I'm just enthusiastic at the start of the video. So enthusiastic. And then it's slowly taken away. Slowly but consistently taken away. Not even gonna bother. Not even worth it. I can't remember what you get if you kill him. It's probably like a Titanite slab. In fact, now I remember that's what they're called. Titanite demons. Of course. Is it me or is the damage I'm doing kind of pathetic? I think it's hard to remember, but the damage I'm doing does seem rather underwhelming. Perhaps it's the weapon. That parameter bonus is, what was it, sea level. It's hardly oh! That was fun. I just followed him. Brilliant. I'll just keep telling myself I'm not bad at this game, and you guys say nothing, okay? You say absolutely nothing. I don't expect there to be much ragging on my complete ineptitude at this game. So I'll just put all these videos private. No one will ever see them. They'll be fine. Oh, would you look at that? Memories of failure. Oh, hello. I think there's a good balance to these guys. They hit hard, but they're also incredibly easy to stagger. It seems pretty much every hit just takes them out of the game. And that's fine by me. I am certainly not going to be advocating for greater difficulty in Dark Souls. That is not my game. Oh dear. I was hoping he would not latch on to me. Oh, yep. Pay attention to thy surroundings, lest thee fall and die. I think this would be a great time to talk about other things I'm doing. Yay! No, I think in general, like my like I said, I doubt many people will be watching this. I mean, it's very, very early days in terms of my actual channel. But we'll probably be doing Dark Souls for the foreseeable future. I am planning on completing this game. Trust me, I don't plan on going hollow. It's just some of the hands, you know? I am hitting a tree, but the wrong tree. Oh, some other things I do plan to do, obviously I'm open to suggestion. Probably City Skylines, Europa Universalis, maybe some Knights of the Old Republic, some not old games necessarily, but some memorable games there from a few years back. A bit of a classic in terms of the Knights of the Old Republic, but an absolute, I don't know how you'd put it, probably best Star Wars series ever to be made. Okay. Well, let's not run ourselves off a cliff this time. That'd be a good start. Just try and get these guys to attack at the same time round about. They do not seem to want to do that though. However, these guys aren't very smart. They're more than happy to run off cliffs. Just like myself. Just gotta be patient. Not like that. Flailing does work, but like I said, these guys hit hard. Very hard. Oh dear! My stamina management, it needs a little bit of work. Just a little bit. Yay! Get tea. It's like you pass through the little what do you call it? Just a surface down there. You just pass right through it, but I wonder, is that an area down there? Because I'm not familiar with it. It kinda looks like the area you go to when you face against all the stone giants. It kinda looks like that area, just a little bit. But you can never be sure. I could absolutely swear there's meant to be another one of those tree guys that comes at that point. I could absolutely swear by it. And of course we won't be leveling up because the game hates me. That's why. No other reason. Just that. No, I will not do it. I refuse. I absolutely refuse. No. How do we play this one? Very cautiously, I do think. That was indeed a tree man. who I will stagger to the ends of the world and back. Because, like I said, flailing is the best tactic. When in doubt, flail. I don't know how much health these guys have. It looks like quite a bit. Oh, maybe it's not. Incredibly ugly. Not many people even fight these guys, but I am a stickler. I must destroy every hideous enemy I come across. Unless, of course, it's the Titanite demon, in which case I'll run away like a little girl. As is custom among my people. And another one. And another one. It's pretty much inevitable you have to fight this guy. There's not really any getting away from it. He's kind of in the way, unfortunately. No. Bad. Oh dear. Didn't get my shield up in time. And I don't find that little thing they do that bad. The way I kind of deal with it is I tend to just block through it. I mean, of course, it doesn't help the fact that I don't even have 100% shield, but you take no notice of that. You don't need to know that. Oh, the souls. The beautiful souls. And, of course, no summoning, so this is going to be a quite an annoying boss, actually. That was the thing, easy mode on this boss is just dodge and let the witch take care of everything, because she'll just murder the fucker with that beautiful magic. Okay, I can't quite remember the dodging patterns, but clearly I'm gonna get absolutely destroyed. Yep. Oh, is it gonna do it every time? Apparently. It really doesn't help when it does it every single time. I'm pretty damn sure it does some slower ones. I'm absolutely certain of it. Apparently not. They've revamped the boss, now it only does attacks that I can't dodge. Come on, come on. No. Bad boss. I feel like I should be locked on or something. Okay, this isn't going absolutely terribly, but I have a feeling that I'm not going to be able to dodge these every single time. And yeah, that's going to happen a lot. Having only 2 Estus left, I'm not overly confident at this point. I'm kinda getting the timing down. We've got to dodge just like a little bit before it goes, but and even then it's not 100%. Oh, finally. Finally a slightly easier one. And I can actually dodge that sometimes. Whew. This is nerve-wracking. Aha! overly sure on the range of that, but oh dear, we are not doing enough damage at all, are we? I'm going to have to perfectly dodge these attacks pretty much consistently now. Because, yeah, this is not gonna, this is not gonna go good. Oh, it just doesn't go quick enough, that one. Do not try and escape that one. You will meet your fate. And we're back here. Oh, the pain. The pain continues. You know what? I am just not doing enough damage. Just not enough. Oh well. We shall fight our way back. That's the only real consolation I can take now, is just pray for better luck in future. Perhaps we'll upgrade our strength some more, get a bit more attack power. I'm not overly demoralized by our defense capabilities. It's not overly punishing, but at least in terms of attack power, this will not do. I'm used to so much better. That, and I need better, because I have not got the skill, or patience for that matter, to pull off so much as a boss run with this sort of damage. Just unacceptable. But flailing, proving to work every time, and we're getting these moss clumps, which will prove very, very useful in the future. Blighttown is not a fun place, let's put it that way. Let alone for its difficulty, its frame rate issues might just pop up as well. I've not got the best of luck with games and frame rate, to be honest. It's not that I've got a bad setup, it's more that it's not a very well optimized setup. That's probably the biggest failing. Oh, would you look at that, an entire 400 souls. Wow, I'm thoroughly impressed. But hey ho, on our way we go. Nearly back. Nearly there. I can smell Andre in his sweaty pits. That's what I can smell. If only I could just be like Siegmeyer. That'd be the best way to go. All I have to do is sit around, do nothing, sleep, and wait for the chosen undead to do all the work. That's living the life right there. Oh! It's that natural latency now. It's unfortunate how much they track. Very unfortunate. That kick. Honestly, I need to figure out how to do that kick just on command, because I cannot get it. It's probably the first time since since the asylum I've actually done a backstab on command. That's just speaks volumes about how this is going. Absolute volumes. Oh well. We shall return to the Firelink, where we shall rest up, lick our wounds, and prepare for the gargoyle fight. Actually, no, I'm probably gonna have to do some grinding first of all, because, like I said, this damage is just... Whew. I think even if I can survive the gargoyles at this point, I'm just gonna end up hitting them with a wet noodle. Might as well be a wet noodle. Ugh. But anyway, I'll see you next time, and thanks for watching.